Jenny suddenly felt the urge to relieve herself. With no other choice, she hurriedly pulled down her trousers in front of her companion. But just as she did, something unexpected happened. The ground beneath them began to tremble. Jenny quickly pulled her trousers back up, grabbed her gun, and crouched by the railway tracks. By listening to the rhythm of the vibrations, she realized a train was hurtling towards them. This was their only chance to escape the pursuit. Moments later, the train thundered past from behind. The pair sprinted with all their might, matching its speed. At just the right moment, Jenny flung her gun into a carriage, grabbed hold of the edge, and hauled herself inside. Her companion, however, wasn't as lucky. His heavy frame made it impossible to keep pace. Jenny, using every ounce of strength, seized his arm and heaved, managing to drag his 300-pound body onto the train. Before she could catch her breath, Jenny sensed a strange noise coming from within the carriage. Guns at the ready, the two crept cautiously forward. Suddenly, a group of refugees emerged, leaving Jenny and her companion momentarily stunned. The situation quickly worsened when the train screeched to a halt. Border police, with search dogs in tow, climbed aboard and swiftly uncovered the stowaways. Fearing they'd be mistaken for terrorists, Jenny urged her companion to throw away their weapons. But instead of being cleared, they were herded off the train with the refugees. Her companion tried to explain in fluent English that he was an American citizen, but the border officers didn't seem to understand a word and simply walked away. At that moment, a bearded man among the refugees addressed them in English, which made Jenny's companion panic. He quickly called the police back, but the bearded man instantly switched to another language the officers couldn't understand, fooling them completely. It turned out the man was an assassin sent to kill them. Tension exploded. Jenny's companion tackled him to the ground, snatched a grenade that had fallen from his pocket, and forced it into his trousers. The explosion tore the man apart, but in the chaos, her companion was shot dead by the police, mistaken for a terrorist. Jenny was then taken to a refugee camp. There, the camp leader began questioning her only for her to discover, to her horror, that he too was one of her pursuers. On the way out, Jenny seized her chance. She kicked the driver hard, flung open the door, and pushed him from the moving vehicle. To make sure he was finished, she reversed the car and crushed him beneath the wheels. As expected, he was indeed another hired killer. Jenny picked up his gun, and at last, after 2 grueling days of escape, she finally broke free of her hunters and made it home. From then on, Jenny lived in peace,